In my last haul, I showed you the Inkey Tranexamic Acid Night Treatment, purchased for my sister as part of a skincare routine to target hyperpigmentation. When I looked through the archives though, I realized I still owe you the detailed review. The only explanation is that I purchased and used it in 2020 when my whole schedule went out of the window numerous times due to COVID, so I figured better late than never. Here it is, the Inkey Tranexamic Acid Night Treatment Review. Do you need it in your routine? Hi, I'm Dr. Anne. I'm a medical doctor with a passion for skincare that works. On this channel, we explore the science behind skin and do quick reviews so you learn to pick exactly those products that work for your individual skin concern. So if this is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and ring the notification bell. I already did a dedicated video on tranexamic acid that I will link in the cards, but as short recap, tranexamic acid is a plasmine inhibitor used for abnormal bleeding that showed skin brightening properties when taken orally. Once that was noticed, it was investigated if tranexamic acid showed the same effect when applied topically, as the oral medication can have severe side effects. There have been promising studies done, but we still need more data to say if topical tranexamic acid works, how efficient it works, and which form of topical application works best. The concentrations used in studies range from 0.5 to 5%, with 2% being the maximum you get in topical non-prescription skincare. What the Inkey Tranexamic Acid Night Treatment claims. This overnight gel treatment targets hyperpigmentation, uneven patches and dark spots. It brightens your skin's complexion as well as aids the reduction of dark spots and uneven skin tone. Formulated with 2% tranexamic acid, 2% acai berry extract to promote even skin tone, as well as 2% skin brightening hero vitamin C, it also boosts overall skin brightness and evens skin tone. The first thing you notice when you pump some out of the bottle is the scent. It smells exactly like barbecue sauce. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love eating barbecue sauce, but I'm a little less convinced when it comes to covering my face in it. The scent is present upon application, but does not linger, and as it's more of a clear gel texture rather than brownish, the first barbecue impression does not stay. How to use the Inkey Tranexamic Acid Night Treatment. It is called night treatment, so you're supposed to use it in your evening routine. Tranexamic acid is not light sensitive though, so using it in the mornings would be possible as well. On my normal to oily skin, it works perfectly as a moisturizing step. If your skin is more dry, you might need to follow up with a dedicated cream and use it more as a serum. Both works perfectly fine. Tranexamic acid can in theory be paired with other actives, but as you probably know, I'm a huge fan of not using too many actives on your face at once to minimize the risk of irritation. The Inkey Tranexamic Acid Night Treatment ingredients. Other than tranexamic acid, which is present at 2%, you get humectants, ascorbylglucoside, which is a vitamin C derivative, and squalane and lactobacillus ferment. As always with the Inkey products, an ingredient list that focuses on their one main ingredient with little else. How does it compare to the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum? Good Molecules offer a 2% tranexamic acid treatment as well, which is more of a liquid rather than a gel and does not smell like barbecue sauce. It also does not contain lactobacillus ferment and ascorbylglucoside, but instead niacinamide. Which one is better for you is purely determined by your preference when it comes to texture and scent, as both worked equally well for me and are at a similar price point. I repurchased the Inkey version because it was easier to get for me. Have you any experience with tranexamic acid products, or have you even tried this one yourself? Tell me in the comments below. I'm going to link to more videos on the screen now that I think you might enjoy, and I'm going to see you all very soon with another one. Bye!